Hello there, my name is Michael Maynard. Now, subject of today's video is these four locks here. This is a thing called the Sparrows Progressive Lock Set, and as a bit of an executive summary for the rest of this short video, guys, the executive summary here is if you are an absolute beginner to lock sport, this is the set that you need to buy. Now, I'm aware that Pickpals have a lot of other practice lock products on their site. They have some clear locks, they have all kinds of things. But believe me when I tell you, if you are an absolute beginner, this set here, the Sparrows Progressive Locks, and a basic pick set, a basic set of picks, that absolutely is all you need. Now, why do I say that? What you get here, you get four locks. So for a start, if you're looking at some of the clear lock products, for about $5 less than this, you just get one lock. So you're getting four for the price of one for a start. For a second thing, you heard the word progressive in the title, right? That is because this lock up the top here only has 2 pins, so you learn how to pick that. Then you progressively move up to 3 pins, 4 pins, and then finally this one here is 5 pins. So this has everything you need to take you from an absolute beginner to the point where you can actually pick a proper, honest-to-God 5-pin lock. Now, there are some other reasons why I like this thing as well. First thing you got to know about these locks is that they give you absolutely unambiguous feedback. Now, as a beginner, you really need to learn how to feel what's going on inside the lock. And a lot of locks won't let you do that, okay? They are deliberately designed so you don't know what's going on. These, on the other hand, are just absolutely perfect, and when each pin sets in there, believe me when I tell you, you can feel it. So you're going to get really, really good training information and feedback. Second thing that I need to tell you about here is that they are repinnable. So they're very good quality locks. They're a copy of the Schlage key in knob lock, and the quality of these is real good. So once you've finished going from 2 to 5, you can then buy yourself a set of followers, and I'm sure that Nick at Pickpals can sell you a set of those. Learn how to disassemble a lock and put security pins in there, and then you've got a whole new set of challenges, all for your original purchase price, plus a few bucks for some extra bits and pieces. So look, the only reason I wouldn't buy these is if you already have some experience picking locks. If you already know how to pick a 5-pin lock, you don't really need to buy a 2-pin lock to practice on. But believe me, if you are a newcomer to the sport of lock picking, this is just an absolutely fantastic tool. It really is. I cannot say enough good things about it. Now, that's not because Pickpals are paying me to say this. I don't receive any income from Pickpals at all. These are locks that I bought myself out of my own money. So Pickpals don't owe me a thing here. I'm telling you the truth because that really is what it is. Now, I'm sure you'll want to see me pick one of these. What we're going to do is put the 5-pin one in the vise and come back and pick that in a second's time. So stay with me, guys. Okay, so we're back, guys. What I've done is change the camera angle and put this 5-pin lock in the vise so you can see what I'm doing a little bit better, I hope. Now, we are going to use top of the keyway tension. I'm using quite light tension on there, and I'm going to use my standard hook. That's a Sparrows short hook in 25 thousandths. Now, let's see what we got going on. 1 is springy, 2 is springy, 3 is springy, 4 is springy. Okay, 5 is binding, and we just got a huge click out of 5. I'm sure you can hear that. Back out to the front again. 1 springy, 2 springy, 3's binding, and again a gigantic click out of that. So you know, you really can tell when these things are setting. Brilliant feedback for a beginner. Back out to the front again. 1 springy, 2 springy, 3 feels set. Okay, 4 is binding, and we got a big click out of 4 as well. So we've just set 5, 3, and then 4. By my reckoning, we should just have 1 and 2 to go. So let's see what the binding order is here. 1 springy, 2, just set. Now that one's set with just a little click. I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but I certainly felt it. So we've now got 5, 3, 4 and 2. We should only have pin 1 to go. Yep, and pin 1 is binding. Wow, it obviously sets pretty high. I'm just having to kind of bend my hand down to get to it. Here we go, and we got the open. So, in summary, I'm going to say it again, fellas. If you are an absolute beginner, you need this set for a whole lot of reasons. It will take you from an absolute novice to the point where you can pick a proper lock. And then once you've done that, you can buy a couple more extra tools. You can buy some followers from Nick and some security pins, and you can then proceed to make these into security pin locks and improve your skills even further. So I hope you've enjoyed this review. I've been as honest and as fair as I possibly can with this product. I'd encourage you, if you're a beginner, to buy it. I'd also encourage you to go and have a look at my channel. So if you search YouTube for Michael Maynard, then you'll find me. Subscribe to my channel. I have tons of videos, tons of reviews, and tons of shots of me picking locks. So thanks again for watching. I am Michael Maynard for Pickpals.